I'm a Scorpio moon, and being a Scorpio moon makes you excavate your feelings. So, with it being Gemini season, and you hear that? That's a Scorpio moon, 0 to 100, real quick. And I don't think people really ever are able to process what that placement means because when you're a Scorpio moon, you just get it. And then when you meet another Scorpio moon, like one of my really good friends is an Aries and she's a Scorpio moon. Growing up, my best friend was a Taurus and a Scorpio moon. One of my longest relationships was a Taurus and a Scorpio moon. Like, Scorpio moons get it. The depth that we go, no one can go as deep. Now, the real issue lies when we go deep by ourselves and then we found that we've gone that deep and that we're by ourselves. We kind of start to freak out a little. Whereas we've unlocked all of this information. We know all of these things. Our intuition is screaming so loud at us. And then we're looking around like, why are you not here to share this information with me so that I can share these feelings with you? But being a Scorpio moon, you have to remember and you have to like internalize the fact that you cannot trauma dump on people. You just have to know what you know and know that you know what you know and leave it at that. And sometimes that becomes very complicated for us because we value communication, we value emotional stability, we value emotional depth. And not everybody can go as deep as us. There's just like a set few that can. And I would say the only other ones that actually can are Cancer moons. They can go as deep, but they can't stay there because it gets too deep for them. A Pisces moon, complete avoidant. They'll feel it, but they're not going to talk about it. It's similar to a Mercury in Pisces. Um, I would say a Scorpio Mars can match the intensity of a Scorpio moon, but that's kind of how they go about things. It's not necessarily how they're going to process it. It's just sometimes we act on things versus the way that we process things, and it can be two completely different things. I myself have a Scorpio moon and a Mars in Aries. So I go extremely deep and I process it lightning speed fast. So when I come up with these theories or my intuition is speaking to me, or I can hear the Holy Spirit really loud, like unveiling hidden information, I just have this need and this vigor behind my need to just uncover it and say, look, this is what I found out. I need to talk about this. But what I'm realizing, especially with this being Gemini season, Gemini season is going to bring like light, airy vibes. Like everybody pretty much can feel what's in the air, but still just relax about it. And for anyone else that's a Scorpio moon that's kind of struggling with their emotions because Gemini and Scorpios are so different, it's important that you take what you know, allow it to be an air around you, but don't let it consume you. Very rarely do you see a Gemini getting consumed. And when a Gemini starts to feel consumed, that's when you'll get the twins, right? And that's when you don't know who you're getting. So when you have a Scorpio moon in Gemini season, it's best to just let the feelings kind of like come and go, but don't let them consume you. So let it come and go, but avoid consumption and also avoid overconsumption of anything, even if it's food, sex, conversation, binge watching, anything. Overconsumption of anything during Gemini season is actually crazy. And let me tell you why. Because you're already getting a double dose of air. So imagine how it feels if you're getting like a triple or quadruple dose. Then you really can't breathe, you know? Having too much air can cause you to not be able to breathe. You need just the right amount. And when you're in Gemini season, you're getting a double dose of communication, information, unveiling, what's hidden. And it's important to just take what you know, be comfortable with it. And as a Scorpio moon, even though you know you can excavate, even though you know you can go deeper than the average person, be able to have that quality and ability and apply it somewhere that is going to be productive for your mind and streamline that. Stay focused on that. If you do not do that, you will drive yourself crazy. And I think a lot of us are feeling those feelings right now. I had a moment this morning where I was like hunting in my own house. Like, I'm like, okay, do I use the bathroom? Do I need more coffee? Do I want to fix food? Do I want to get on the internet? Do I want to go on TikTok? Do I want to go on threads? Do I want to post? Do I want to not post? Do I want to like? Do I want to calm down? I had to tell myself, Alo, calm down. You don't need to watch tarot. You don't need to watch another sermon. You don't need to pull any cards on your own. You don't need to call somebody. You don't need to do anything. You need to just calm down. And this is why I teach meditation, because being a Scorpio moon, if you cannot sit with yourself, the deep feelings are unavoidable. If you cannot sit with yourself, it will consume you. And that's where a lot of Scorpio moons have to be careful. Like, you have to be mindful and careful to not let things of this nature consume you. When we're in Gemini season and you can feel the energy around you double time, you have to just know what you know and know that you know what you know. So, go in peace, people. This is the first episode of Scorpio Moon Edition. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it right now, but it's been on my mind to do it for a long time because I have to process emotions. And I feel like other people need to process emotions too. So, this Scorpio Moon edition of my channel will be a regular thing that I want to talk about because I'm kind of in a space where I'm done with therapy. I still meditate on a regular basis, but I have the desire to help other people that struggle with processing their feelings and that have a Scorpio moon, because it's so important to be able to do this. So, yeah, this is another way that I can give back to the new earth and the collective by helping people to process their emotions and direct their emotions and get themselves in order. So, yeah, go in peace. We will be back with another edition soon. All right. Ashe.